Check. Music cued? Check. Presenters ready? Well, 2 out of 3's not bad. This is TigerTails Radio.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to another delightful, delectable, and otherwise entertaining episode of TigerTails Radio. I am TK. To my right, technically, is Xavier.
Hello, everyone.
And to his right, there is an Echo.
Hello, everybody.
Who doesn't have a camera yet.
No, I don't. I'm just one massive pink splodge.
Skunk.
With a pink and purple skunk in the middle, yeah.
With the skunk, it's your thing.
It is a
Not
pink
to
splodge.
confuse everyone about what your actual persona is.
I think a skunk's quite appropriate for him.
It definitely 100% is.
I mean, especially when...
Dear me.
Yeah, there are smells. It is unpleasant.
Says you.
And?
We are being mean to Echo already. This is a good start, clearly.
You're always mean to me.
Not always. I cook you nice Chinese foods.
That is true, you do, yes.
So, yeah, see, not always mean.
No, it's true.
And they are tasty Chinese foods. Even
They
if I do
are
say so
indeed.
myself.
Yes, they are very tasty Chinese foods.
And so, yes, this is season 14, episode 30. Which YouTube decided was going to be episode 29 again. I was like, no, that's not right. So, fixed it.
It's the back end, it's fine.
Yeah, YouTube's a weird and wonderful place. I'm not a huge fan. But there we go. It is what it is. And we are here. We are live. And we are only gaining about 70% CPU. So whatever efficiencies I've made have been successful. Which is good. Slowly, I'm working on making this laptop happier about broadcasting the show.
He's learning. He's learning, boys and girls.
And then eventually it's going to peg it.
Yeah, probably. But,
there's where I found the cable.
nice. What's the cable for?
To potentially give me video-ishness.
Oh, nice. He's been looking for this cable for the last quarter of an hour or so. So,
Yeah.
he got there in the end.
But I feel like,
Oh.
as we discussed, it wouldn't be TigerTails Radio without at least some,
It's fine. It's the first 20 minutes we're allowed to break things.
Yes.
And that's not the right bloody cable.
And break
So near, yet
things,
so far.
And break
So
this.
in the YouTube chat, we have a Hedgie, we have Tajiri, we have Jelston Rat, who says, hey there, I'm on YouTube chat today because Mum's hogging the computer, but I'm listening as best I can. Nice to have you on board. In the Discord, we have Biohazard, Cosmic, and Tajiri again, going, hello, Hidden Echo. And Cosmic saying, nice to see, sort of, Echo again. And Biohazard will be with us in a moment. And Echo is also in the Discord. I am observing the Discord and the YouTubes. YouTube is over here, Discord is over here. Multiple screens, doing many things. And I've got to pay attention to the Quiplash game as well. Not Quiplash, Jackbox, that's the word I'm looking for. There might be some more Quiplash tonight, I can't promise. But
Yeah, might be Quiplash, but it's going to be
I've got the first game loaded. Should we hear well, you and Echo won't, but shall we have a listen to some of what the music is? What game is this that's going to be played first? Ooh, there, sneaky peeky. And
Peaky peaky.
yes,
There we go.
well, except for you two, who can't hear it, but
Yeah.
everyone else can. So it's fine. I'm still in my hole. As you can see, not much has changed behind me because I've been over Echo's place sorting out my stuff there. So
Yeah. Yep.
Although currently you are now becoming more like a Ninja Turtle, as you are indeed green with orange
Yeah.
pieces.
Michelangelo tonight.
Yeah.
Although the
So-
green
so-
I've got
so-
is pandas. So
You are getting close to the cheapest chips turtles cosplays that I've seen.
what you mean? I should kind of wrap this around my head. There you go. It's a bandana now. Oh, not bandana. What the eye mask thing? That's a thought actually. If I unbox, because I think I might be wrong, but I think the mask I got in the Shredder's Revenge deluxe box set thing I bought, I think that might have been Michelangelo. I can't remember. It's either Raphael or Michelangelo. I can't remember which one. Because I remember being disappointed it wasn't Donatello. But we didn't get to choose. It was randomly assigned.
Yeah, I mean, I will thoroughly understand some people loving the Donatello. You know, I thoroughly understand that, but I tend to be a Raph person myself. I have stuck with Raph from the original.
And there's never any love for Leo.
He's kind of the Cyclops. This is a very comic-y thing. He's kind of a Cyclops character, and everyone who hasn't followed the history goes, "Oh, but Cyclops so good," and I go, "I'll give you a comparison. Yeah, fine. Leo in the 3D animated Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles when it changed to Seth Green, although even before it was Seth Green, that was a good Leo.
Yep.
Before, however, he wasn't brilliant, and afterwards, we won't speak about that."
What, the rise of the TMNT?
The rise of the TMT. Oh boy. Apparently it gets better, so people tell me, and it's like, well, apparently The Last Jedi gets better, but...
Tajiri says Raphael is the best turtle, and Charleston says, I could never tell the Ninja Turtles apart. Probably stating the obvious here, but Splinter was always my favourite character.
Yeah, I liked Splinter a lot, especially in the original cartoon TV series, where they had him being, yes, I was a human
now I'm a rat.
Swordsman, and now I'm a rat. Whereas in the films, it was, I'm a rat who copied Master Swordsman.
Depending on which films.
Yeah, the first TMT film that got
the Michael Bay
edited.
One? Or the animated
first,
one? No, the latex suit ones.
Yeah.
Oh, crikey.
It got edited, which didn't help it. Because it was all the violence got edited out. Really fucking annoying.
And Hedgie in the YouTube comments is like, in the 1987 series, Mikey was my favourite. I wonder why.
Mikey was a very popular character because the whole point was that it was supposed to be relatable for teens of that era. And like ninjas were in, because I keep going back to, what was it?
Unless you're in the European region, in which case ninjas were out and they were heroes.
Yeah, the Toys That Made Us is the thing that I constantly watch. And the thing is, it was like He-Man, you could coat of paint them quite easily.
Yep.
It's just, unfortunately, like He-Man, things got oversaturated and people stopped caring. But there was a resurgence because of the Seth Green. I keep referring to Seth Green. It's the best way I can think.
You mean the Nickelodeon? The Nickelodeon 2012 reboot.
Fantastic. And then the film that was happening around about that time as well, which I really enjoyed. Because that was the weird one with the aliens.
Yeah. I mean, Nick does a lot of bad things sometimes with cartoons, but they did Turtles good. So that was some good times. I used to remember getting our our legitimate review copy every week, and then buying pizza with Hedge, and we'd just sit and just watch Turtles and eat pizza, and it was a good time. And it was probably doing that every week that upset my digestive tract, the fact I can't eat pizza anymore.
Probably. Yes,
but it was a good time when it lasted.
Yes. Well, we've successfully filled some time, and we've successfully managed to break a few little things, so that's fine. So I feel we can move in. You
want to do a segment?
Well, we're gonna be passing it to Echo to start with, because we've not heard from him for a while. But we're gonna move into a segment.
Okay, we shall segment it up.
This is TigerTails Radio. And now let's catch up with the cast. This is Review of the Week.
So, Echo, are we starting with you? Or do you want us to come back to you last?
Entirely up to you.
I mean, I'm easy either way. Xavier's going to spend all the time talking about work anyway, so it doesn't really matter who goes first.
No, feel free to start, Echo. It's absolutely fine.
Okay. Where do we begin?
At the beginning. Once upon a time, there was a little Echo whose mummy and daddy loved each other very much.
By the way, there should be some video of me now, I think. I think I hit the right button.
Oh.
No.
Sorry, interrupting. Southpaw has just popped up in the Discord and saying, good news, half of the rail strike, namely Network Rail, has been settled. Woo!
Yeah, you keep going. I'll look that up.
Oh, Echo's appeared. Everything needs shunting.
Oh, yeah. Oops. Sorry about that.
That's okay. I can fix it. Doopy doopy.
I've suddenly become you. You've become Xavier, and Xavier has become me.
Doopy doopy. Doopy doopy. Doopy doopy. You keep talking. I'm just going to maneuver things behind the scenes.
So how have you been, basically?
Yeah, I've been good. I've been absolutely busy as all heck, but you know, not bad. What have I actually done recently? I have done lots and lots of working. Lots and lots of working. Like last week, week before last, when I was doing finishing 2:30 in the morning and starting at 8 o'clock and doing that for like 5 days, and then also working Saturday and Sunday as well.
That's a lot of work.
Slightly interspersed with a little bit of TK visit and sorting stuff.
I popped in.
Yep.
The jury says, I love hearing TK talk and Xavier shake his head. Yeah, just like that. Just like that.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Anyway, as you were saying, Echo.
Dear me.
Yeah. Yeah, what else have I done? Been pootling around. Took Lana down to Brighton this weekend for open day at the British Institute of Modern Music. Because, they're looking at doing their university stuff down there.
Whereupon you were very ill, but we won't talk about that because that's a little bit grim.
Yeah, I was going to say we don't really want to address that.
No.
We'll just accept that the skunk is not an inaccurate sona for that. Not a huge amount for me to report as to what I've done, to be honest. But
Your week has been pretty much similar to mine then.
Yeah, pretty much.
Kind of work intersect with visiting you and and sorting stuff out. But I have yesterday went out and about. I went down to Winchester to see the lovely Shades, and we had a very nice meal. It was Indian, and it was huge and quite expensive, and it was amazing. Oh my god! I think somewhere may have just replaced Sandra as my favourite Indian.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
crikey, that's impressive.
Yeah. Oh my god, the food was lovely. It wasn't as hot as Sandra's as well, so I think you might be in with a good shout, Echo, being able to eat there.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
I like the sound of that.
So when you say not as hot, you ordered, I take it, stuff that typically is mild but could be hotter, but you found it to be tolerable.
I ordered the lamb biryani because it's what I use basically. The same way when I go to a pub, I get a mixed grill because that's how I judge pub food. I'm judging Indian restaurants at the moment via the lamb biryani.
Yeah.
And
that seems reasonable.
Sandra's was the best. Now I'm not so sure because Sandra's is quite hot. Some places do biryani to be quite spicy, and some do it to be quite mild. And the place we went to yesterday was more on the mild side than the spicy side.
All right.
And it was delicious. But one of the reasons I liked it so much is that, we got there a little bit later because I think they were shutting at 10. We got there about 8ish. And there were very few people in because it was a rainy kind of Sunday night.
Yes.
So we got in, we were seated immediately, loads of space. Within about 8 seconds, we had the gentleman there cutting the napkins and passing us the napkins to put on our laps. That was real nice. And another person within nanoseconds appeared with the menus and the wine lists and everything. And then another person very shortly after was like, have you had a chance to make your order? Ko's got a low battery.
And
so
there is
that
me
works.
without any video. Didn't last very long.
He may or may not be back. But so we were very, very, very well attended to. It was probably because it was quite quiet, but there did seem to be quite a few people there. And when places add on a gratuity, even when there's only 2 people, they kind of add on a 10% tip just because. And sometimes you feel, I can't ask them to take it off because, that's really awkward and we're British, we don't do that.
Rude.
Yeah. Whereas when we got the level of service we got, we were like, 10% sounds reasonable. I'm more than happy for you to leave that on the bill. You carry on. And so that was absolutely amazing. It was a lovely night, lovely company.
Forced gratuity is a fee.
Yeah, pretty much. Forced gratuity is a fee, but it was worth it. I would go back there again, even if it does mean a trek to Winchester to do so.
Yeah,
well, if you're doing it,
isn't.
Yeah, it's not the worst. It's a nice trip to Winchester because there are some nice places there. Because I think there's a nice Italian that myself and Jules have been to there. It's not the worst.
There's a couple of Italians in Winchester. You've got Prezzo, which is the one we normally go to, and you've got the other chain that I can never remember the name of. Zizi, I think it is.
Yeah,
the main ones.
Yeah, I know about ZZ's because their telephone number is 1 digit different to that of the HCC switchboard, and I remember taking a myriad of calls from members of the public who got very confused and would phone the would phone up wanting to place a reservation at ZZ's and would instead get to the Hampshire County Council switchboard and get a very confused me when
Going, hi, Southampton County, Hampton County Council, and they'll be like, can I book a reservation? I've got reservations about your ability to dial telephone numbers. Will that do?
yeah,
Oh.
that.
The echo returns.
Yep, I found it. I found another battery.
Nice.
Let's see if this is going to work. I just want to try and not have the top of my head quite so much, and a more level me.
Going up in the world. There we go.
There we go. Let's try and
Nice.
swivel it round slightly so as to not get quite so much of the junk in the background.
So aside from that, oh yeah, go on.
Like I say, Biohazard says definitely need a good list of need a list of good recommended restaurants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was very easy to do about 10 years ago, but now I find it harder because with COVID, it's really screwed over the quality of some places. So you can go in one day and it's like, yeah, this isn't too bad, and then like the next week, it's like, what happened?
Well, I think also referencing back to TK's point on not quite as hot as Sanja. I mean, on the basis that I used to have butter chicken, but with a cucumber writer because their butter chicken was simply too hot for me. And considering butter chicken should be the most
it is the blandest thing on the menu.
Yeah, that kind of gives you an indication. I don't do heat very well.
At all.
No, this is for sure.
So aside from that, TK, have you had anything else during the week? Done anything else
of
merit?
Of merit. Okay, well, we're going to specify of merit, are we? I see.
No, but have you done anything else that you want to talk about?
I've created a Telegram sticker pack.
Ooh.
Yeah, you remember that we were plugging the comic Gay Pardo not so long ago?
Yes.
Well, there's a spin-off of that now called Leopard's Lair.
Ooh.
Which is a Patreon. Basically, you get your own comics set in the Gay Pardo universe, and you can interact with Gay Pardo characters and things. And I am now the curator, the official curator of the Leopard's Lair Telegram sticker pack. So I say, that pose looks good, give me the high-resolution image of that. And I obtain high-resolution images, and they then get sent to me, and I make them into Telegram sticker sizes, and bang, Telegram sticker. Done. The jury says, so I'm diving into Gay Pardo today, thanks to TK showing me a sticker from the sticker pack he just mentioned. Yes. In fact, I can be brave. I might be able to show it to Echo as well. The same sticker.
You did yesterday, because you sent me one.
Yes, I did. Yep. Well, there's a few more in that pack now.
Ah, I see. Yes, I remember seeing, and well, in fact, actually, 2,300 hours yesterday evening.
Oh, there we go. Look at that. And that's good, because that means I don't need to spike my CPU.
Yeah.
Which is very handy. So, yeah, because the main Gay Pardo website was just too expensive for them to run, so they've closed it down effectively. And so the Leopard's Lair is now done through Patreon. So, and the main Gay Pardo comic is distributed via Zod's for Affinity, because that was where the main reader base for it was anyway. So, Zod being one of the artists and Catanator being the person who came up with the characters and actually writes it. And yeah, and so with the Leopard's Lair, if you join the Patreon, you get to write your own comics, and then Zod draws them and Catanator brings them to life, and then you can share them on whatever you fancy. So very soon, once my episode 5 has been created, I'll start sharing them on my Mastodon and Twitter pages.
Yeah. So Gay Pardo is still up and running, I take it? It is
yes,
still
as an entity, yes, it is still going. The website may not be for much longer, but the Gay Pardo itself, if you go to Zod's for Affinity page, pardon me again, then you will find links there for it. And I'm sure somebody will stick one in the chat somewhere at some point. I'll do it myself, but computational limitations, shall we say.
Dear me.
But that gives us 10 minutes for you to waffle about work before we go into Jackbox gaming. So, Mr. Xavier, how's your week been?
Mostly prepping for this week.
Holiday next week.
I am off on holiday from Wednesday.
Oh yeah, Echo, are you around next Monday?
I believe so.
Cool.
Yeah, because he's going to be on his lonesome.
I'm going to need you.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm sure I can be around.
Hey.
Yeah, so it's been a lot of getting ready for stuff. Work has been manic, and we've I was briefly talking about this with Echo before the show started. We've hit another phase of like staff turnaround, so it's like some stress levels have gone up. I am hoping that things will be calmer once I get back, but I'm fully expecting to have holiday and then come straight back into chaos. So my plan for tomorrow is just prep. Once I've finished, make sure everything's sorted, because I've literally got like suitcases down here, bags ready and packed, stuff for the ferry, because we're going over the channel by ferry this time round, which is different. So I've got to make sure I've got a book. I'm taking the Switch, because God, I am not traveling without something to entertain me for hours. The travel charger, the travel sockets, the chargers, passport as per standard, and then like a bunch of clothes for 10 days, 10 days. Because it's like travel to and fro, stopping in France, and then 5 nights in Italy in the Italian Riviera, and then coming back via France. So yeah, I've been looking forward to this for a while. So yeah, mostly prep for that. I've also been managing to get things fairly consistent for Tuesdays and Wednesdays for TigerTails Gaming.
Yeah,
because I played Duke Nukem Forever, which was hilariously bad.
I managed to catch the end of the last few minutes of that, because I was last week and this week, I was over my dad's on the Tuesday as opposed to the Wednesdays.
Yeah.
So I was able to catch your last bit of Duke Nukem, and it's like, oh my God, this is It
is hilariously bad.
Yes. Dated.
Oh God. Yeah. You feel it, and I'm not going to go back to that. I am not too worried. I am continuing with Elden Ring, and people who know the game are giving advice as I'm playing it, which is really cool, because it's like I have no fucking clue what's going on. I don't know what I'll be able to do this week, because obviously tomorrow is make sure I've got everything.
Yeah.
I've got to double check the suitcases and that. The worst thing was I was like going, I may need like an overnight bag, and Jules is like, no, it'll be fine, just use mine, because she's got like a duffel bag style thing.
Okay.
And all it is a change of clothes and obviously the toiletries that need to go in there. So it's like, yeah, that's fine. Chuck it in there and we'll have the one overnight, and I'll take my rucksack to carry all the rest of the stuff that we'll be taking on. Because like nibbles, entertainment, things like that. Oh, so yeah. There's that been going on. Friday, although by the time I got to the end of the week, I was like, yeah, no, I'm shattered.
It's sleepy times.
It's annoying, because it's like you get back and it's like I don't have the energy and motivation.
Well,
He's the properly lit normal person. That's TK. Cosmic, that is TK. Although he's not got his light array up quite yet.
Well, I've got lights. It's just
not his.
They don't really work in. I mean, I can turn them on. Hang on, let me turn them on.
But yeah, so fairly busy with organising and prep, and then Saturday, what was I doing Saturday? Mostly prep again. God, it was a lot of baggage stuff handling. Sunday, I then headed off down to see friends, because it was like literally the only time I'll be seeing them in person.
Ooh.
And of course we had the rail strikes going on.
Yes, we did.
So it was like, that was fun.
No, it wasn't.
And then on the way back, I looked at the train thing and it was like, train's been cancelled. And I thought, that's a bit of an arse. An earlier one was cancelled because of train crew not being available. Was that the same thing? Maybe I'd be all right for the next train.
Nope.
No, the notification said there was a police incident on the line.
There was.
So yeah, thankfully a friend decided that he would volunteer his car, because he drives in that direction. So it's like drove me through the New Forest and dropped me off home, which was very generous of him, and I chucked him some money afterwards. It was like, here, petrol money. Oh, there's the lights.
Why are they going automatically? They shouldn't be going automatically.
I don't know, TK. You're the one who controls these things.
I just turned the socket on.
And now you've broken everything. Okay, dear me.
Oi, pay attention to my DMX controlling you.
Yeah. So this week it's likely going to be this Monday that I'll be participating in, and then maybe some uploads whilst I'm off of little bits and pieces. And then I'm away for a week and a half.
Nice.
And there's more likely going to be pictures of the Italian Riviera. Although it's going to be like Italian Riviera sub-20s, not past 20s like it was when we went in June, July.
For some reason, 2 of my lights have lost their DMX settings. That's annoying.
Yes, because they've been turned off.
Yeah, we've just gone, nah, we don't fancy this anymore.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
That's annoying. I'll have to go and fix that later. I've got to
Ah,
pull them
dear.
down. God, that's going to be awkward.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it, really, for the weeks. I mean, I've got to say, coming out of winter and going into this spring season has felt more busy. Busier. There's the word.
That's the word
Busier
you're looking for.
than-
Yeah, busier.
Yeah,
busier. But then it's understandable because we have had an awful lot of stuff happened. But I think in the whole, things actually are looking quite good, aside from someone who's currently still living with their parents.
And just
What, you mean?
Oh, sorry, just
What, you mean nearly the eldest one?
Yes. the oldest one of us who is currently still living with his parents.
yeah, we won't talk about that. Justin says on his flight back from America early this year, he was delayed by an hour just because, as they were about to take off, an elderly passenger fell ill and had to be taken to hospital.
Mm.
There you go.
It's chaotic when that happens because it's like, got to get them off. Then you got to go back into the rotor to get the plane
Another
into
slot
position.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to get air traffic control to go. Okay, you're clear to take off again.
It's kind of crazy when it's planes. I mean, trains. Yeah.
I mean, I remember when I went to the US in 2010 when the whole Iceland
Volcano.
thing happened,
That was-
and I was stuck at Heathrow for I think 8 hours. I think so. I think we left. The flight was meant to leave at like 10 o'clock in the morning, and it didn't leave until 6 o'clock in the evening.
Oh Christ!
Yeah, that was the fun of going out, and then I don't know what happened. I don't think anything happened on the way back, but obviously the only thing is it also made the flight longer in both directions because of the fact that you had to go up and round and over Greenland rather than the kind of straight across the North Atlantic like they usually do.
Yeah, you had to go the long way round.
Yeah,
Xavier, what are you up to?
destroying.
I'm
things.
currently looking at my mic stand going, why are you constantly standing on 2 legs, you annoying piece of shit?
See, my mic stand is attached to my head. It moves with me. I can go way.
Yep, as does mine.
And we don't suffer that audio drop as we wave past the mic.
Yeah,
Or-
because it just. comes
For
with
those
us.
listening in stereo, I can go way and fly between your ears.
I feel like you kind of disappear at one side and only appear on one side.
That'll be a you problem.
Yeah.
I
That
think you
is,
might have a mono headset.
Maybe?
It wouldn't surprise me.
Maybe. No,
It'll be just dual left channel, probably.
probably, yeah.
Unless everyone else is now going to say, hey, that only works in one speaker. In which case, then it's a me problem.
Yeah.
But all
yeah,
the
it's
bouncy
true.
bars I had lighting up were indicating it was working properly.
It appears everywhere here. Says,
Xavier, on the other
Bible
hand,
says.
is just rebuilding his studio.
Yeah, as you do. Oh dear. I don't know.
He could have muted
I really
himself
could do
first, but there we go.
Nah, I just wanted to just go bang, crash, crunch in everyone's ears.
But while
I
he's...
am upholding the traditions of the radio show. Shut up.
It's half an hour in, though. You're supposed to break it 10 minutes ago.
Like I said, I'm upholding the traditions of the show.
The jury says I heard TK go from speaker to speaker. So, yeah, that's a you problem, Echo. Sorry.
Yeah. The thing is, I am also listening over Discord, so maybe the Discord is sending it mono for some.
That is
bizarre
true,
reason.
yeah. But
Discord is a weird and wonderful beast, but I
Disco's
feel we
probably
have...
only mono because none of us are... Well, I say we're all too cheap, really, to buy Nitro to upgrade it to 128 kilobits.
I look at it
Yes.
and then I forget about it because it's one of those many things where it's like, hey, do you want to jump through hoops in order to get better quality?
No.
And I
Hold
look
on,
at it
YouTube
and
video.
Go,
There's
and
that.
I look at it and go, oh, the once a week that I use Discord.
Yeah.
I really want to expend on that, don't I?
I look at it
Yeah,
and go,
no,
I don't
we
want a
use
bloody
it a lot.
subscription service, thank you very much. So,
Yeah, I've got enough of those already.
Exactly.
Another subscription service. Yeah.
I cancelled Disney Plus. That's going to expire soon.
At some point, because
No, in the very near future, because I bought it around about the same day I got my yearly bonus, and that's coming up in a few days' time. So, if you're using Disney Plus, you might want to get your own subscription fairly sharpish.
It'll just stop. I'm not fussed.
But there is music,
9 o'clock. Yeah.
which means if I play a jingle, we can go straight into a game. How's that for technology?
Indeed.
Of course, it does require my mouse to actually bleed and work. There we go.
We've now reached the audience participation portion of the show.
Oh. Game time got cut off, apparently. It's gay. Apparently it's gay. It's supposed to be game time, but apparently no, it decided it wants to be cut. How much is Nitro? I think it's about $10 a month for loads of perks, or there's a more basic version, which doesn't include server boosts, which is a bit cheaper. But I don't know if you can buy server boosts without Nitro. Oh, bloody hell. Hello, everyone. So we have me, we have Fifik, we have Jerry, we have Biohazard, Snow's Destiny, Southington, Home Hedgie, and Corn Husky. We have a full room.
Oh, no me.
Sorry, Echo. Wow.
No me either, but that's fine. I don't mention
You can do an audience, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's Fibbage 3, audience does stuff. So, let's start the game.
No, room code.
Why?
You golf uniform.
It's in the
tango
corner
gamer.
the entire time.
Welcome to Fibbage, the official party game of the Doodle Valley Winter Squash Festival. 8 players. Okay, everybody look to your left. Now look to your right. One of you will never be a lawyer. I forgot what my point was. And anybody watching can join the audience anytime. You can vote on decoy answers to trip up the players, and you get to take a shot at guessing the truth. Let's play. This is round 1, and that means you get 500 for each player you fool with your made-up answer. And you'll score 1,000 for finding the truth. Select a category.
Fifik, the choice is yours. Select a category. Briefly noted.
First up, in early 2017, the Smithsonian put out a call for volunteers to help archive more than 50,000 index cards containing blank. Now, use your device to enter a bluff that might just fool your fellow players into thinking it's the truth. If you can't come up with something, use the Lie For Me button and get a suggestion for half the points. Do it.
Oh, Jesus.
So
So
then-
for context,
Oh.
index cards are manual database entries
Effectively.
back in the day.
Do you want to read the question out for those who can't hear it?
Yeah, so in the early 2017, the Smithsonian Museum put out a call for volunteers to help archive more than 50,000 index cards containing blank. So the Smithsonian, a museum in the US,
Write something quick or use the Lie For Me button.
has a manual entry of many things. You need to figure out what.
And
Thanks.
these are your choices. Pick the one that looks true on your device.
Oh my god.
So we have
Is it what?
Will Smith quotes, smells of Utah, teeth, dictionary definitions, descriptions of items of underwear, Phyllis Diller jokes, poop, paw prints, Julia Child recipes, or inappropriate pictures.
This is where I have to ask the question, who's Phyllis Diller and who's Julia Childs?
You're in the audience, you can Google them.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick this one, because it's probably wrong, but it made me smile.
She is mad. That's what she is.
I love this part.
So, dictionary definitions, Corn Husky went for it, and it was my lie. Sorry. Inappropriate pictures. Biohazard, Snow's Destiny, and Southington went for it, but it was Fifik's lie.
Wow, that was very persuasive.
Script items of underwear, myself and Fifik went for it. It was Southington's lie. Poop. Audience went for it, 50%. It was Hedgie's lie. Teeth. The jury and Homehedge went for it. It was Corn Husky's lie. Phyllis Diller jokes. 50% of the audience went for it, and it was the truth. Oh my god.
Yeah, I randomly
People
picked
going
that because I
through her
thought,
drawers
yeah,
is
that seems like the
exactly what
answer.
you would
And
have
then I
wanted.
googled it and I went, it's the fucking answer. Also, Julia Child is a TV chef.
Oh, there we go. Oh, that would explain why Julia Child recipes.
The more you know.
Oh, it's my category time.
Give me a category.
Oh, there's only one category I can pick here. British Bulldog.
Okay, here's your question. Here's something they don't teach you in history class. Winston Churchill wrote an unusual and unpublished essay in 1939 on the topic of blank. Answer your lies now.
This is gonna be interesting.
I'm one of the first in.
Yeah.
By that I mean the second. I've got a feeling I know what the actual answer is as well. I might not, but I've got a feeling I might know it. Ooh. Everyone's in.
I've got
Okay,
a thought,
take a look
but I
and
just
find the
can't
truth.
articulate it.
Right, so Winston Churchill wrote an unusual and unpublished essay in 1939 on the topic of global warfare, dogs, Germany, nationalism, aliens, Queen's affairs, knock-knock jokes, being a husband, Hitler's painting, or birds.
There is, honest to God, only two answers there that I think it actually is.
Must be the answer I thought would be there isn't, so I'm guessing it might be that one then, which is the closest to what I thought it would be. But it's too serious to be the actual answer.
You say
Let's
that.
see how things shook out.
Queen's affairs, Corn Husky went for it, and it was Fifix lie. Nationalism, loads of us went for it, and it was Tajiri's lie. Oh, lied.
Great
me.
lie.
Hitler's paintings, Fific went for it. It was Southington's lie. Birds, the jury went for it and the audience, and it was Corn Husky's lie.
Damn it, so it's the other one.
Knock knock jokes, Southington went for it. It was the audience lie. Aliens, Biohazard went for it, and it was the truth. I did not see aliens coming, but I suppose that's the point. Oh, I'm losing. I'm losing hard. Snow's Destiny, pick a category.
Time to pick a category.
That was a lost essay, apparently.
Oh, there you go.
Open to the possibility of life on other planets.
Here's the question. In Denmark, on an unmarried person's 25th birthday, their friends throw blank at them. Okay, enter your lies.
So in Denmark, on an unmarried person's 25th birthday, their friends throw blank at them.
And no, it's not a dildo.
No. Unless it is a dildo, in which case, damn. Charleston says, you didn't see aliens coming. Did you just ignore all the crop circles? I know how they're made. Takes the magic out of it.
It was Signs, wasn't it, that was the
Oh,
one
God.
that did all of that? Yeah.
That was such an awful film.
I just love the commitment, like whacking Phoenix and that
Hurry, hit the
put
lie for
into
me
it.
button if you can't think of-
It was just, dear God.
All right, pick the truth.
So, Denmark people get fish, feathers, spices, cinnamon, cake, bacon, cake cinnamon, cats, phone books, or confetti thrown at them.
I feel like there was quite a lot of cake, or a lot of
Spice.
baking type,
Yeah.
type stuff. Cinnamon, cake, cinnamon, and spices.
Just trying to think what Jackbox would have put as the answer.
It's not Jackbox who picks the answers. These are real. This is real.
Yeah, I know, but-
situations.
And what
The phrasing they use. That's what I mean. Cake cinnamon, Fific went for it, and it was Biohazard's lie. Spices, myself and Corn Husky went for it, and it was Snow's Destiny's lie. Bacon, Homehedge went for it, and it was Southington's lie. Cinnamon. Everyone else in the universe went for it because it was the truth.
Yeah. When you turn 25, if you're unmarried, it is customary in Denmark for your friends and family to cover you in the spice. That's head to toe.
Nice.
And they splash them with water so that the cinnamon sticks better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now it's round 2.
Round 2, where all the points are doubled.
All right, someone else could read all these out now.
It's Russian fibbage time.
Oh my god, it was a tradition because spice salesmen would travel around and remain bachelors. Jesus.
Wow.
Time to pay attention to your device.
The Russian way to say a guilty mind betrays itself translates as a thief's blank is burning. All right, type in your lies.
That made me chuckle because that seemed like me the other day.
Go on, Xavier.
Context.
What's the question?
The Russian way to say a guilty mind betrays itself translates as a thief's blank is burning. The reason why Echo was laughing is because, as part of the audience, we get to vote on a random answer.
I'm guessing what the answer might be that you get to vote on.
Finish quick.
Yep.
Or just take
One
a
of several, and there's at least one that's very relevant. Yes.
Johnny Cash. A very Johnny Cash answer.
All right, find the truth.
So, what is burning? Is it gloves, pants, bottom, eye, foot, hat, butthole, jewels, or brain?
Considering Russia has a tendency to translate into the most ridiculous things, this is actually harder than I think.
Yes, I chose an answer that I didn't think is right, but it's daft enough that it's possible.
No, I got it wrong.
Let's see what everybody selected.
Only because I googled it.
I, Biohazard and Cornhusky went for it, and it was my lie. That's a point. Pants. 50% of the audience went for it. It was Fifix's lie.
Burning your pants.
Burning your jewels, Snow's Destiny went for it, and it was Biohazard's lie. Burning your foot, 50% of the audience went for it. It was Cornhusky's lie. Burning your hat, literally everyone else went for it, and it turned out to be the truth. Yeah, I got it
Russian
right.
Criminals must be easy to spot.
Be interesting to see what the points are in this. We're kind of smashing a lot of these this time round.
That's helped my score go up a bit.
Oh, chasing Southington, but it's close.
Okay.
Cornhusky's turn to pick a category. Renovations.
Here's a question for you. It took years to accomplish, but in 2015, JetBlue became the first airline to have blank in their JFK terminal. Write your lies now.
So in 2015, JetBlue became the first airline to have blank in their JFK terminal. Oh, that's definitely a lie. Good.
Is it bad that I thought toilets was my first possible answer?
It might be the truth. You never know. Charleston says, Signs, in my opinion, is a movie equally overrated and underrated. I watched it and thought, I don't get the fuss either way. It's just fine.
Okay, which one's the truth?
Right, Xavier, what are the options?
So, we have cheap cost flights, working sinks, a potato farm, squat toilets, not France, a robot JFK, water fountain soda, pictures, billboards, Wi-Fi, or leg massages. One of these things is not like the others.
One of these things is correct.
Okay, let's take a look.
So, water fountain soda, myself and Cornhusky went for it. It was Biohazard's lie.
Apparently it was Apple Pay.
Cheap cost flights, FIFA and Biohazard went for it. It was Snow's Destiny's lie. Billboards, Snow's Destiny went for it. It was Tajiri's lie. Wi-Fi. Everyone else went for it, and it was my lie.
Good lying there, well fibbed.
A potato farm. 50% Newtons went for it, and it was the truth.
Yeah,
But if
that's
you go
just
there for lunch, be
stupid.
prepared
Yes,
for delays.
so they put in a farm at JFK Airport, 24,000 square feet, which will have 30,000 crates of
That's put me on the top. Who'd have thought Wi-Fi would help me? Southington,
All right,
you're
next
cool.
Category.
Strange
I feel like
arousals.
Wi-Fi helps
And the
a lot of
question
people.
is,
It does.
gynophagia
It's all
is
outside
sexual
the
arousal
fucking-
from seeing someone blank.
landing area. It's like
Type in your
literally
lies
looks
now.
like a farm setup on the concrete.
What, they built an airport around it?
Yeah. Gynophagia. Oh god. So gyno and phasia. Oh, my Italian phasia.
Oh god, that's terrible. That's just
Um,
genuinely terrible.
Hurry, hit the lie for me button if you can't think of
Grim.
something.
Right, I think we're all in.
Okay, look for the truth and pick it.
So, who wants to read Gynophagia?
What,
Shall we-
gynophagia
shall we-
is a-
shall
is a
we-
sex-
Bring it down to mostly about eating. Shall we just say that?
I can't see half the answers. They're hidden behind my...
So,
Eaten?
gynophagia is the sexual arousal from seeing someone eating a placenta, squatting, wearing a G-string, food on feet, operate a puppet, drool, eating, spreading their legs, just as a woman. What?
All right, who picked
I'm
what?
gonna guess it's not
Eating a
quite-
placenta. FIFA and Homepage went for it. It was Southington's lie.
I see where you're going with the gyno.
Dressed as a woman. Biohazard Snow's Destiny Southington went for it. It was Homehage's lie.
I
Great
see where
lie
you're
there.
going with the gyno.
Yep.
Rather
Eating.
than Andrew.
I went for it because I misclicked. And it was FIFA's lie.
Oh, Eaton, isn't it?
Squatting. The jury went for it. It was Corn Husky's lie. Spread their legs. Corn Husky went for it. It was the jury's lie.
I see where you were going. Both the
Well,
lie
so
and
much for
Eaton.
that one.
yeah. I'm a bit annoyed because I looked it up, so I understand why Jackbox haven't done this.
But it's explicitly
Eating women.
women.
Oh,
not
okay.
rather
Final
than
Fibbage time.
androphage,
Pay attention, because
which
this last
is
one's
eating
worth
of
triple
man.
points.
Yeah,
Have
cooking
fun.
and eating of man.
I see.
It's not
An odd 2015 study by Patricia
eating
Yang,
out,
a PhD
it's
student at
eating
Georgia Tech,
woman.
Yeah,
concluded
it's
that
cook-
cooking,
mammals
yeah, cooking
need
and
blank to
consuming.
blank. All right, type in your lies.
Right. Okay, we want to read out the question. It'll be on your device.
Yes. Do you want me to try?
Yeah.
An odd 2015 study by Patricia Yang, a PhD student at Georgia Tech, concluded that most mammals need to blank to blank.
An odd study in 2015 by Patricia Yang, a PhD student at Georgia Tech, concluded that most mammals need to blank to blank. By
I
odd
have
study, this
no-
is going to
yeah.
be a stupid study, isn't it? It's going to be breathe to live, or eat to live.
Or something daft like that.
I don't feel like eating.
Okay,
Eating or
find
breathing
the
is very
truth.
daft. Without it, it would be a bit problematic.
Right, so apparently, according to a study, most mammals need oxygen to live, empty to food, eat to produce milk, 21 seconds to pee, release their two bladders, water to live, candy to live, fibre to defecate, socialisation to thrive, or walk to stimulate circulation. Having seen one of those answers, I think I know what the actual answer is.
Empty to food, obviously.
You need to go from empty to food. That's how eating works. Yeah. I'm empty. Go in restaurant.
Okay,
Get
what did
food. Go
everyone
out
pick?
restaurant. There we go.
Yep.
Socialisation to thrive. Southington went for it, as did the audience, and it was the jury's lie.
Yep.
Fibre to defecate. Cornhusky went for it, and it was Home Hedge's lie. Oxygen to live. Fific went for it, and it was Southington's lie. I mean, it's not wrong, but... Water to live. The jury went for it, and it was Fific's lie. Again, not wrong.
Yeah, that's why I
200
said
seconds to pee. The rest of us went for it, because it was the truth. I remember that study.
Well, I'm not most mammals.
Echo's getting his legs out. Oh, that was the end of the game. That would explain why there were two answers. Oh, and I won it! Ah, sweet! That was unexpected.
Well done.
Thank you. Who got the most likes? Snow's Destiny got the most likes. Congratulations. So, let's have a look at the scoreboard. Home Hedge came second, the jury third. That was a good round. Southington, Biohazard, Snow's Destiny, Fific, and Cornhusky. Well done, everyone. That was a good game.
This is one of the games I enjoy
Oh, I only
the
got 3 likes,
most because all of Fibbage, you find out the most random shit. And it's always interesting. It's not general knowledge crap. It's not, bracketeering or, any of that stuff. It's like, here's some random crap. Okay.
Do you know your random crap or not? And now we shall enjoy some music.
I still can't believe the potatoes app. It's like literally, we just put a farm in airport.
As you do.
We're growing potatoes. Why? Well, it means that we can sell more chips.
Right, let's get the main camera back on and get the music down. So we can...
It's not the weirdest of things, because I know there's a lot of businesses that are trying to do like the whole
diversification.
Yeah, it's the ESG or ESD, ESZ.
I prefer MSG.
Yeah. And the worst thing is, it's like, we do all of these studies, and it's like, you spent all of this money to be better in the environment, and not one of you went, how about we build a garden?
Environmental social governance.
Yeah. Thousands upon thousands of pounds spent on studies and training that eventually the trainers go, it's all fucking crap.
Very much.
That's when you know it's bad. It's like the trainers come to you and talking. It's like, well, you know how it sounded. Yeah, we know it's crazy too. So let's just chill. Let's just chill.
Right. I'm just setting up the next game, so...
We've not had any Dali for a while. Is there a...
There is a good reason why we've not had any Dali. Because I've been inefficient at doing it. It is purely my own fault. I mean, as you can tell, if I manage to log on before 8 o'clock in the evening to the TigerTails Radio profile, then I can generally get the Dali set up in time. But if I don't, then I can't. I run out of time. So that is generally why we've not had any Dali recently. I mean, I could probably make some Dali happen if we have time for a third game, potentially, because we rattled through that game quite quickly, so... Right, so that is nothing chosen. Now, let's...
I just googled ESG and then was like, nope.
Why? Why did you go nope?
Because it just looked like a load of bollocks.
Oh, I see. I thought you might have seen something displeasurable.
No, just was like, nope.
It's blue sky thinking. For those of you who are old enough to understand that terminology, it's blue sky thinking, out the box, it's synergy.
I mean, you say that, but then earlier you described what were those cards?
The index cards.
Index cards were. So, and I'm pretty sure they were well before blue sky thinking.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Index cards. Like a more databasey version of a Rolodex.
Oh, it was the manual version of a database, and the worst thing is, I work in a company that used to actually have everything manual. So it was a case of, can I see my policy? Yeah, give us a day.
Yeah, well, we go
to
dig
find
it out.
It's like, what are you doing? I've just answered one phone call. I'm currently looking for that one customer's file. I think local libraries still have index card systems, but they don't use them anymore. Really, so I mean, if you go to some smaller libraries, they'll have it, because I think like some of them haven't had the computer interface update because it costs money.
Right, we're just having a minor technical difficulty with the next game.
Oh god damn it! TK's put the room code in the Discord.
Yeah.
So if you're not in the Discord,
Oh no, because
in the Discord.
Cosmic wanted to get in, but was having technical difficulties. So
Yeah. As people filled it.
no, it's just Biohazard wanted to come out to give Cosmic a chance and can't.
Ah, right.
Because once you're in, that's it.
Well, that's fine. I mean, I only ever go in once everyone else has gone in, and so if we're full, that's fine. It's just getting some. We may have to force TK to reset if it's getting too bad.
There might be a. Where is it?
Room
Scroll up
code is.
Scroll up a little bit. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6, 7 messages up.
I'm assuming that's the right one.
Yeah.
Good. So point your internet-enabled device to way up. I feel
Cosmic,
he's
have you
trying to
joined?
trigger some drama.
I hope
Possibly.
so. Biohazard, you might as well join. It should recognise you're still there.
Meanwhile, in the YouTube comments,
cool.
we're discussing the difference between gynophagia and vorophilia.
Because apparently there's a difference.
There is. One's cooking, the other one isn't.
Oh, point. Right. So the room code read by Schmitty is,
Enter the room code
Doesn't matter, TK.
KMPN.
for those in YouTube.
It
Up in
is.
November.
Right.
Jesus.
This is called Keeping It Fair for those who weren't able to play the first game.
Yes. I would like to point out all those wonderful people who are listening. You have now created a situation where we are having to rotate people in and out to play games.
And we love you for it.
This is not a bad thing. This is not a bad thing.
The more audience, the more fun.
The more the merrier, especially for the audience, because the audience is crazy.
Yes.
Uh,
Right. Let's get the show on the road. Because we might even be able to cycle in a third game if we're quick.
The name of this game is Quiplash 3. No refunds. I'm your host, Schmitty. Cash tips are appreciated. And remember, you still get to vote if you're in the audience. Type in that room code to join. This is round 1. You'll answer 2 prompts on your device in any way you want, and then each of your responses will square off against someone else's. The remaining players vote on their favorite. Easy, right? Oh yes, points. You score points based on the percentage of voters who like your answers. Clear enough? Sure hope so. Let's go.
Why do I pick up my controller to write the answer down?
because you're used to it. So yeah, so this is Quiplash. This is Quiplash 3. You now have an opportunity to give yourself a silly answer to the prompts and then go head to head against someone else's prompt. We have a full room. We also have nothing for the audience to do, so we're just going to fill the gap whilst everyone else is silent and seeing if they can get in before TK, who is writing another novel. And he's not disagreeing with me either.
I'm not writing a novel this time.
Really? How close to the
I've got a whole 5
character
characters
limit?
left.
Oh, fucking hell. But you spell checking and realising you need those 5 characters.
No, it's fine.
God damn it. Charleston's also in the audience. It is a busy day today. We'll see how long this game goes and see what happens. We might get a third one in. But currently, even though TK said he was only 5 characters off, that was
on my first answer.
Ah, there we go.
Just a few seconds left.
With 15 seconds. probably
Safety
less.
equip if you need it. Oh no, Snows is in. We're all there.
You
Oh, we're
excited?
doing well.
I'm excited.
Ooh-wee.
How about we start with an excuse for being late that will make people stop asking questions fast.
So, an excuse for being late that will stop making people ask questions fast
Okay,
is
choose away.
I had a bathroom emergency or I'm about to bath.
Reminds me of my trip to Brighton again.
Very much so.
We were not late.
Or TK's Guinness story.
Oh, yes.
And bathroom emergency does win it.
Yeah.
Let's keep it going. Modern day Mary Poppins suggests taking a spoonful of blank.
Go on, Xavier.
So modern
Now
day
it's
Mary
real.
Poppins
Pick
suggests
your
taking
favorite.
a spoonful of copium or a spoonful of stevia. Are we going for the general meme with copium, or someone changing Steve to something different?
Well, copium seems to have won it.
Ah, the copium.
And here
Okay,
we
your
have,
turn.
When I die, I want to be surrounded by family and blank. And now, pick your favorite.
When I die, I want to be surrounded by family and philanthropic donations or evil villains.
There's only one answer, guys. Be honest, we all know which one we want.
Obviously, philanthropic donations.
Obviously.
And my video has died again.
So it has. Low battery.
Yep.
Next we have...
That's fine.
the
They would have
worst
never
thing
have
about being
known
really, really
until you said
sexy.
it.
So the worst thing about being really, really sexy is
Now
Sexily.
it's time
Sexy.
to vote for your
Sexy, eh?
favorite.
is can't wear t-shirts or the tax bill on your OnlyFans account.
I'm taking it someone speaking from experience there.
Why can't you wear t-shirts if you're really sexy? It's just because you've got to have your
I'm
tits out.
too sexy for my shirt.
Oh, of
Too
course.
sexy for my shirt.
Oh dear, TK.
How did I not get that?
Clearly not sexy enough for your shirt.
No, and the tax bill for the OnlyFans account wins it.
Moving right
Ah,
along.
it's when you start
Finish the
feeling your
line.
age when
Roses are
OnlyFans
red,
beats
violets
right
are blue.
stuff, right?
I got you this card.
Yeah.
Blank.
Go on, Xavier.
Okie dokie. So,
All right,
finish
people,
the
it's
rhyme.
voting time.
Roses are red, violets are blue. I got you this card when I had the flu. Because COVID didn't rhyme. Or, to tell you we're through.
They're both very good answers.
I've got one I want to pick, but it's too evil, and yeah, oh, fuck it.
Roses are red. Poop is quite shitty.
All right, check
There's
this
just 7
out.
players, so you're
What
against
the
Schmitty.
coolest grandparent slips into a birthday card? Okay, everybody, pick your favorite quip.
Echo, can you read the question?
Yep. What the coolest grandparent slips into a birthday card? Ticket to a strip club, or you're my favourite. Have a lollipop.
Yeah, I'm feeling one person is realizing it's a kid, and the other person's thinking this will be ideal for a kid, but not quite.
Yeah.
And the lollipop wins.
And now, something that should never be
We're
described
just
as
about
juicy.
avoiding being banned on YouTube. It's good.
So,
Oh, no.
something that should never be described
Pick the
as
one you
juicy
like best.
is economic inflation or internal organs.
I would say internal organs kind of need to be described as juicy because they contain, the juice.
I'd say squishy.
Squishy as well. Yeah. I would never say bladder or liver would not be squishy.
I mean, if they're not squishy, you've got a serious problem.
Exactly.
Yes.
And internal organs wins it.
Everyone wants their
And
juicy
next,
internal. No, they don't want their juicy
thing to
internal.
step on with bare feet.
I feel the Vor questions influencing this game now.
Decisions,
The worst thing to
Choose your
step on
favorite.
with bare feet. A 3-pin
Lego.
plug made from Lego.
Oh,
Or a Lego with metal spikes and a small fish.
Well done for everyone for not pluralising Lego. Lego is indeed
Yeah.
the plural of Lego.
Lego.
I'd have just gone catch it. Or cat bomb. There you go.
And the 3-pin plug made from Lego. Well done, Tathington. That was a good victory.
It's always
Round
a 3x2
one is behind
brick,
us,
by the
and
way.
the
It's always a
scoreboard
3x2
awaits.
brick.
Charleston says, I've trodden on a 3-pin plug before. Don't ever try it. I've also trodden on a 3-pin plug. It is not fun.
No, the good old BS
Get
1363.
yourselves
Where
ready,
would we
'cause
be
round
without it?
two takes no prisoners.
One made of
Double the
Lego would be
points,
far
double
worse.
the anxiety.
Not as intuitive as you think. Round 2. Answer questions on your device.
Yep, that's right. I get to fill the silence because most people are busy answering questions.
Indeed. As do I, because I am also not answering questions.
Makes a change because normally I'm joining in to fill the numbers.
Yeah. Whereas
But
now
it's-
there are no holes.
Yeah, it's really nice to see everyone. It's really cool. This is where, when I'm away next week, we have the busiest show ever. You know,
Yep. Yep.
it's like we heard it. There were Jackbox games, so we brought our friends. One person's in, so TK is still firmly not in. You're all good. And that's generally the challenge. If you can get in before TK, you stand. Oh no,
I'm
TK's in.
And I've made a typo, but I'm in. I kind of semi-changed my answer halfway through, and it affected the grammatical sentence structure. And yeah,
Yeah, it's whether or not people pay attention or notice. You know, that's
you'll
the
notice
thing.
when if you read it out.
You're running out of time.
say that.
Don't be afraid to use a safety quip.
Okay, what battery does your camera take?
Let's make some noise.
Its own special
I see.
custom one.
Starting off, you can
Battery
tell a
half-life,
nature
2 seconds.
documentary is fake.
The
when
thing is, it's a cheap, shonky Chinese camera, so
Okay, time to choose.
You can tell the nature documentary is fake when scenes are repeated, or the background wobbles behind the animals,
Ah, I see you also watch Crossroads.
or Prison Cell Block H. Or in fact, the early seasons of Neighbours.
True.
And the background wobbling is going to win it. Or early Doctor Who's the Southpaw.
Yes.
Let's see the next one. The most memorable fortune cookie fortune. You will blank in bed.
There you go, Xavier. Your turn.
The most memorable fortune cookie.
All right, vote for the one
fortune.
you like best.
You will blank in bed. Oh, there it is.
well, if you naked Hedgisaurus in bed, that is a real problem.
But you can have noodles in bed.
To be
Yes.
honest, this is the answer to the most memorable fortune cookie fortune. You're not going to forget this fortune, are you?
No, certainly not.
I think Noodles is going to Quiplash it. Oh, no. It is a Quiplash. Not a super Quiplash. One audience member decided to naked Hedgesaurus it up.
Oh,
Next,
terrible.
something you might overhear in the bat cave.
Go on, Echo, your turn.
Yep. Joke.
Okay, choose your favorite.
Something you might overhear in the Batcave. Robin making obscene phone calls to Lois Lane. Or, no Robin, I'm not playing Hey the Batarang. What?
I
think
believe
that's
I
Hyde
spot a
Batarang.
spelling mistake.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
I'm amazed
fair enough.
we don't have
It's a wang.
dinner. Batman didn't make the appearance. Oh, 50-50 though, and
Yeah. But the audience...
And I didn't
Next up,
vote
a
because
team
I was
building
reading.
exercise that
Yeah,
is
it
far
happens.
too extreme for most
And I get
company
very easily
retreats.
distracted.
So, a team building exercise that is far too extreme for most company
Here's the
retreats,
fun part.
is
Pick your
trust
favorite
punches.
quip.
or going over hot coal while holding someone.
yeah, trust punches Because I honestly believe that they would go, it's a team building exercise. All of you walk over hot coals whilst holding your friend.
How about no?
Well, that's better than paintball, to be fair.
Oh, 50-50 split. The audience has swayed it towards trust punches.
And next is a radical
Yeah, getting
new
more
use
audience
for a
always
gravy
helps
boat.
sway the votes better.
So, Xavier,
All right,
your read.
choose your favorite.
A radical new use for a gravy boat. Banana split, lube dispenser. I feel neither of those is radical.
One less radical than the other. Ah. 50-50 split the audience, and the audience is swayed it towards banana split.
Let's see how they handle. Your spouse is keeping a terrible secret. Their
Well,
blank
we're getting some
isn't
lovely
real.
split the rooms, to be fair.
Go on then, Echo.
And now it's time
Your
to
spouse
vote
is
for your
keeping a terrible
favorite.
secret. Their blank isn't real. So, the spouse is hiding a terrible secret. Their grandmother isn't real, or their chest hair isn't real.
Especially if your spouse is female.
Yeah.
All in. And chest hair is winning the in-room vote and the audience vote.
Ah, safety quip.
Safety quip for
Too
grandmother.
bad.
Okay, what's
Wasn't
next?
too bad. I won't say it's
The
banger as
most
some of the safety
non-committal
quip
way of saying "I love you."
So, the most non-committal way of saying I love you is, it's okay, isn't it?
Now it gets real.
Or-
Pick your favorite.
You're not all bad.
Oh, they're both good.
Echo is otherwise occupied.
Why does it show as being reversed?
Oh, it will do for you.
Oh, okay.
That's just Discord's way.
Okay, it gets very
Next on
confusing
the
when it's
docket.
backwards.
Yes, it does.
A gentler way to say low sperm count.
Come, Xavier.
A gentler way
All
to
right,
say
vote
low
for the one you
sperm
like
count.
best.
Firing blanks or uninteresting in uninterested. Oh, there we go.
Yep.
Uninterested in expanding the gene pool.
Hedgy?
I think that's what TK was thinking about. Being mean to Hedgie again.
I wasn't thinking about Hedgie at all in that one, actually. Because I don't know Hedgie's sperm count. He just doesn't get sex.
Round two is no more, but how
Probably
did you
enormous.
score?
It's just
I'm
that
sorry,
it doesn't
that
ever
was
get
not
used.
Intentional.
He's got very many pregnant socks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's wait for Hedge to appear in the YouTube comments now. Southington's in the lead. I am so far down the pecking order.
Prepare yourself for Whiplash. One last chance to strut your stuff. I'm going to send each of you a prompt that requires 3 separate responses. One of you wasn't paying attention, but that's fine.
Southwood is saying anything can happen in the final lash. Yes, we've seen that a few times. We have seen that a few times. But everyone's thinking really hard now because it's all gone quiet again.
Yep.
This is the weird thing. When it's Discord and you've got the chat up and it's just the screen coming, every now and again you'll see like a picture of someone else when they're not talking.
Yep.
And in between people talking, you'll get this frame of silence from somebody else, and then it's like, vroom, and you go, "Oh, were you about to say something?"
Yep.
Yeah. Bit of heavy breathing, and suddenly your picture appears. And it's like, "Oh my god, you have a comment!" Alright, so there's just 2 of you left. You got 30 odd seconds or less.
FIFA Gone Husky. Who will come in first?
And indeed misses.
I think we might squeeze another game in.
Yes.
So
we can
Time's
overrun a
almost
little
up.
bit.
what I'll do is
I'm ready.
I will give
if
you two a
are.
chance to come in because you haven't played yet tonight.
The three
I am fine
actions
either way,
that'll
I
get
don't
you
mind sitting out,
banned
it's
from the land of Oz.
So the three actions that will get you banned from the land of Oz is following the red brick road, picking poppy flowers, or stealing internal organs,
Decisions.
Or-
Choose your favorite.
painting the brick road copper, singing about hot peppers, and taking black and white pictures. Those are some very good answers. And one of them would be heterosexual.
Oh, heavens. Heavens to Betsy.
The audience was split, but the rest of everyone went to following the red brick road, picking poppy flowers, and stealing internal
3
organs.
secret
Xavier.
off-menu items you can order at McDonald's.
3 secret off-menu items you can order at McDonald's. Some people may actually know legitimate answers for this.
All right, people, it's voting time.
So we have Big Mac with no mac, unsalted fries, the flesh of Jesus Christ, McSloppy, McForbidden, McWhopper. But definitely not the McRib.
Yeah, so you can get the McWhopper, the McWimpy, and the McWendy's. Oh, yep. That was a landslide for the McSloppy, McForbidden, and McWhopper. Well done, Biohazard.
The 3 words that should never appear in the same sentence.
Echo, your question.
Okay, everybody, pick your favorite quip.
So, the 3 words that should never appear in the same sentence. What the fuck? Or running scissors penis.
Potential quiplash bait here.
Yep.
Oh, no. Biohazard prevented a quiplash.
3 terrifying things to stumble across in the woods.
So, 3 terrifying things to stumble across in the woods is Winnie's Pooh, Jacob Reeves Mogg, and Baby Furs. Or
Time to pick the
Aliens,
one you like
Steve,
best.
and Naked Hedgesaurus. So out of the 6, there's one very definitely more terrifying thing. And Winnie's Pooh, Jacob Reeves Mogg, and Baby Furs wins it.
I guess this is really happening. Let's see the final scores.
Oh my god. I'm looking up the secret menu shit.
And the jury wins! Here's our Quiplash champion of the day. Oh, Echo's back in a new resolution.
So, there is such a thing known as the McGangbang, which is a McChicken sandwich inside a McDouble.
Oh, nice.
Yep, I've heard of the McGangbang. I did actually once make a McGangbang. It was very nice. But yeah, so I'm now slightly different position, different camera. You know, fortunately this one has 100% battery, so
Nice.
yeah.
Only
Right.
available in a brief window of time when both breakfast and lunch items are available. The Mc1035 is the heavenly combination of the 2 McDouble patties and cheese placed inside an Egg McMuffin. Oh my god, it looks ridiculous. The Big McChicken. So literally multiple McChickens in a fucking bun.
Crikey.
Neapolitan shake? Okay.
Right, I think
Oh, the pie McFlurry.
Right,
Yeah.
Echo, if you check the cast chat,
Oh god.
and Xavier, if you want to play, check it as well.
I'm fine. I don't mind letting other people play it. It's fine.
Okay,
Where?
because I'm
Where
going to
is
sit
that?
out.
Where is the cast chat?
Scroll down and it should say cast chats, cast only.
You've got access to it because I can see that you're.
Oh yeah. Oh, there we go. Yes, it's just further down, and my machine is not happy with me because all 12 cores of the CPU are absolutely 100% flat out
Nice.
Wow. Okay. For America, the caramel apple sundae is a secret menu item. Biscuits and gravy.
Oh, yeah, their biscuits are like scones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not our style of biscuit.
Hash browns McMuffin.
Right.
Dear God.
We're just waiting for Echo to join. We're going to squeeze in a third game because I've decided. That's because we had a lot of people.
The Monster Mac. Some of this stuff is just scary to look at.
They did the Mac. It was
Spam
the
and-
Monster Mac.
A spam and egg McMuffin.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sounds like it should be a secret British menu.
No, this is the UK one. Some of them are not UK, the US one. There are some from the US that are on the UK one.
I hit
God.
the play button and it didn't
There you
take
go.
me anywhere.
You're in.
Hey, it's getting there.
Butterbeer at select Starbucks. Honestly, it's basically just butterscotch and cream soda. Yeah, sometimes the just a simple mix is fine. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck you're doing with your PC. You've maxed out your CPU. You've maxed out your memory.
And
You've maxed
GPU.
out, nearly maxing out your GPU.
It's worse than I am.
Nothing from the Ethernet, nothing from the SSD.
But she's just hammering along. I feel like I'm going to transition back to that and see if that makes it slightly more happy.
I am wondering how many pieces of software you've got running in the background.
Too many.
Not a lot actually. Just OBS, Discord,
Right.
and
Well, let's take it back to the game screen.
The server that's currently running whatever Minecraft or I don't know, something else.
And the room code for everyone else.
And the room code is KORL.
So yes, if you want to join in for a third game, we'll be overrunning a little bit. Enter the room code Kilo Oscar Romeo Lima. Give yourself a silly little name and join us in one last game of Quiplash 3 for tonight. We are getting
so
slowly
it
filling.
was-
Chances
it
are,
was
that's a cool
OBS.
room
that
code.
was-
Yeah, OBS does that.
Yeah, OBS was holding her at 100% CPU, all 12 cores.
Nice.
Oh yeah, she is a little warm.
Yeah, I am just not sure why OBS is doing
Right,
that.
choose
to
your
you.
character when you can, Echo.
Okay, let's see.
Poop. Right, so we've got two holes left to fill. Xavier, feel free to fill one of them.
You know me, I'm fine giving people the opportunity to play a last game.
Well, that's the one I'm sitting this one out, so you and Echo can play. Everyone's now going, no, I won't play. I'll be polite and I won't play. There are two holes left.
Fill our holes.
Now is not the time to be polite. Come on, Xavier, fill a hole.
Okay. Oh.
Because if nobody else wants to, I'll fill the last one if need be.
There we go.
Right, just going to keep my eye on the messengers to see if there's anyone going, wait, I want to play, but I'm not ready yet.
I think Biohazard is jackboxed out. No one else is saying much in either of the channels.
Cool, that's fine. I'm looking in the wrong chat, which is why I'm not seeing any updates.
Good on you, TK. Good on you.
Yep, that's cool. Right, in that case, I might as well fill the final hole. Why not? And my character was left for me, which is even better. So, with that note, let's start the show. People can join the audience should they so wish.
This is Quiplash 3, Appointment with Absurdity. I'm your host, Schmitty, and for every Quiplash you get, Jackbox puts 1 nickel in my 401k. Round 1 is on deck. Points are scored based on the percentage of people who choose your response. Let's quip.
Alrighty, let's get those Quiplashes so that Smitty can earn money. Fucking hell.
I'm afraid you can't write that. Please be respectful of other players.
Oh, really?
Yep. Fine, I'll change it to a different word. I must.
Alright, so we're expecting a lot of rude answers then, are we? A great many rude answers.
Maybe.
Oh, that explains why you were using so much. You were using OBS to put the camera through to Discord. Oh, God.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was using virtual camera on Discord because you can't use. So I was using OBS Ninja on my phone to do the camera stream. Then I was using the OBS virtual camera to pass it into Discord. And yeah, that was maxing out my 10th Gen i5. Just going.
Right, you got a few seconds left. Safety quip if you need to.
Yep. How to thrash your PC.
Okay.
Oh,
just need
yeah.
a second to write down your
Overcomplicate
entries.
plugging
Really
a
has to be a
cable
better way to
into
do
your
it.
PC.
Pretty much.
Let's take a peek,
But
shall
then-
we?
Hey, I'll take a photo of my PC.
And going first is
Oh God,
the
you
worst
don't have
thing
a
to
USB
discover
slot,
that
do you?
your 5-year-old
Anyway.
is drawing.
So, the worst thing to discover that your 5-year-old is drawing is brony porn
Have at 'em.
or you in a house on fire.
Oh, that's a Tuesday, isn't it, really?
Well,
Regular day of work.
despite all, I've not yet had a 5-year-old draw me inside an inferno.
Or about draw brony porn.
No, now we're just going to carry on. Not going to address
And
that.
you in a house fire,
Without
or you in a house on
further
fire,
ado-
wins it.
The best name for a local news weather person.
Okay, Xavier, your question.
The best name for a local news
Okay,
weather
choose your
person. Are we
favourite.
going to say Michael Fish? No.
No.
Boo.
No, that's the worst possible.
Skyman or Stormy Derecho? Derecho. Derecho?
Derecho?
Durisha.
Derecho.
That could be somebody. Stormy Derecho.
Jerry, help us out with the pronunciation guide, please. John
Let's see the
Kedley
next
was,
one.
or is, or was a
What your
weatherman.
smart speaker wishes it could
Oh,
say
good
to you.
God.
So,
Here's the
Echo, your
fun
question.
part. Pick your favorite quip.
Oakley. What your smart speaker wishes it could say to you. Will you stop being a douche canoe? Or stop doom scrolling?
It knows when you're on Twitter.
Yeah. But yeah, you see what I mean, Xavier.
Yeah, that's kind of scary.
It's a tiny PC.
Tiny.
Next, what's your mom worrying about today?
So, what's your mum worrying about today? How she can think while
And
being
now,
rather
pick
dead,
Your favorite.
or
TK.
me answering Naked Hedgesaurus.
Spot the TK answer.
Yeah.
I'm just the one reading out the questions.
I mean, only rather dead is rather a problem.
50-50 split, and the audience swayed it to me answering Naked Hedgesaurus.
Let's see how they handle. First, the cat gets your tongue, then it gets your blank.
So then,
Decisions.
first the
Choose
cat gets your
favorite.
tongue, then it gets your soul. Or boot up its backside.
Should I be worried someone just sent me a photo of them in the bath with a toaster?
For you, no. For them, probably.
Sol very nearly got a quiplash, but I stopped it with a boot on the
Next
backside.
up, your last
TK
thought
clearly
before
having no
passing
love for
into the
cats.
afterlife.
Not if they're going to steal my tongue.
All right, people, it's voting time.
Echo, your question.
Your last thought before passing into the afterlife. Oh shit, Ridgeon, was that right after all? Or GG?
I do like the... We're not entirely sure which one is correct, so we'll just do the blanket religion.
Yeah.
Cover our bases.
Just religion in general, not any given specific one, just generically religion.
And, oh shit, religion was right after all. Wins it.
And here we have a rejected Dr. Seuss book title, Oh, the Places You'll Blank.
So, a rejected Dr. Seuss book title was Oh, the Places
Here's the
You'll
fun part.
Fluff,
Pick your favorite quip.
or Oh, the Places You'll Have Illicit and Filthy Sexual Encounters.
Or where I would like to go on my holidays.
Oh, the Places You'll Darklands.
Goodness gracious me.
And Have Illicit and Filthy Sexual Encounters wins it, which is going to be some
Moving
weird top
right
answers of
along.
the game, depending on how many
No,
things we
the
get.
house isn't haunted. The moaning
I've
you
not
hear
seen a
at night
quick
is
flash
just
yet.
blank.
No. Xavier, your question.
No, the house isn't haunted. The moaning you hear at God
Half
at
of
night
winning
is
this
me
game
doing
is
my
just
tax.
showing
Oh,
up.
and
Here's some
Hedgie
points.
phone ended. So automatic win for me doing my taxes. I'm so glad you kept that clean.
Oh, I'll never forget you, Ryan. But now it's time to look at the scores.
I'm fairly sure Jackbox is preparing a team to send our way, just to get us
Yeah,
to stop.
with the FBI in tow.
Yeah.
The jury's in the lead. Xavier's ahead of me. It's round two.
Still-
Okay,
it's still
round
close,
two
isn't it?
is
It's
knocking on
still
the door.
close.
Prompts are a little more challenging, so the points are doubled.
I am nearly in the bottom.
Well, it's typical you, really.
Oh. There we go. Don't think I'm going to win this one, but I got some silly answers in. And everyone is thinking how to hit the character limit. Oh, two more in. There we go.
I was thinking
Three.
how not to hit the character limit, because the character limit was getting in the way.
So we have a few people left. Charleston, Dejiri, and Husky. Less than 30 seconds.
In fact, probably about 15 seconds by the time you hear this, depending on the lag.
About 3 or 4 seconds. It's not that
Yeah, that's
bad.
about right.
Time's running out. Safety equipment
But
if you
now
have
is
to.
the time, if you can't think of anything, hit the safety quip.
Safety quip.
Seriously, safety quip.
2, 1. The jury's in. Excellent.
What do you say, shall we?
Yes, let's.
Let's set it off with the biggest reason the world will be better in 100 years.
Charleston says that he's got a typo in one of his answers, just to warn us.
Vote
The
away.
biggest reason why the world will be better in 100 years is you'll be dead, or I'll be dead. So,
I'm sensing a death theme.
either
here.
way, someone's dead. But who? Everyone or just the poster?
Yeah, OP or
OP or everyone else?
I feel this is the start of a very dodgy forum board discussion.
yeah, this is dodgy Reddit sub.
Xavier wins it with you'll all be dead. Wow.
Next on the docket. Want some attention? Go to a singles bar wearing a t-shirt that says blank.
So, want some attention? Go to a
All right,
singles
choose
bar
your
wearing a
favorite.
t-shirt that says blank. It is better inside. I think I might like guys help me find out. I mean, does that shit work?
I don't know. I've never been to a singles bar. But I think I might like guys help me find out. Wins it. Quite convincingly.
Let's keep it going. How to get the guy at the kayak
wow.
rental place to say, "Yuck, just keep it."
And it's Echo's question.
Now it gets real. Pick your favorite.
I think Echo's just
How?
reading.
How to get the guy at the kayak rental place to say, yuck, just keep it. Spunk and shit all over your kayak, or host a baby fur party in it.
Both of those answers
I
are
was
the
gonna
same.
say, yeah, I feel like one is just a more graphic description of the outcome of the other.
And hosting a baby fair party in it wins it. Again, quite convincingly.
Okay, what's next?
If you're young and are
You
wanting
can't
to know about
ski on
baby
that
furs,
mountain.
don't.
It's called blank for a reason.
So,
Hey, that's mean.
you can't ski
Yes.
on that mountain. It's
Okay,
called
choose your
skid mark
favorite.
slope for a reason, or it's called certain death for a reason.
Oh no, there's definitely one of those.
I feel those two answers may go together, just at different points in time. Oh, certain death is going to win it.
Oh god.
57% of the vote.
And now,
This is where we need
why
people to
doesn't the
clip
Loch
shit.
Ness Monster want to be found?
Your question.
Why doesn't the
All
Loch
right,
Ness
vote
Monster
for the one you like
want to
best.
be found? Because furries, or does not want to expose himself.
To the furries.
We've become a very furry episode with some of these answers today.
Well, we are a furry radio station.
I was gonna say, that would kind of come
It's
to
kind of the point.
territory.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes we're not quite as furry as we have been today.
Well, because furries wins it. Well done, Xavier. You scored some
And
furry
next
points.
is the worst way to end a best
Some
man
sent it to your
wedding
head.
speech.
I mean, I've noticed that within a few inches of me in
Okay,
all
everybody,
directions,
pick
I
your
have
favorite
furry
whip.
stuff. Furry paraphernalia.
And it's your turn to read the question.
Cool.
The worst way to end a best man wedding speech? Enjoy marriage, at least until the divorce, or throwing up.
I just poked fun at a bungle. That was the easiest way for me to do it.
Yeah.
Huh?
I've had to give a
TK
best
actually
man
did it.
speech once,
Ah,
and I used it to poke fun at bungle.
And next, a late
He
night
wasn't the one
text
getting
you
married.
might get
Other
from one of
people
the
were.
Mario
Yeah.
brothers.
So, a late night text you might get from one of the Mario brothers.
Time to pick the one
Yeah,
you
but
love
Emergency
best.
water leak, come quick. Or, got to postpone plumbing job, princess issues. Which is why they never get any bloody plumbing done.
yeah.
And yet still they run a successful plumbing company.
Allegedly.
It's
Yeah.
a front. It's all a front.
And the audience is going to sweat. The audience went for emergency water leak, come quick. Echo gets some points.
All right, check this out. This player
I
took
mean,
a
when you look at their
DNA
career,
test.
he's been a
Turns out they're
doctor, Luigi's been a
100%
ghost
blank.
hunter.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah,
Echo
they've been...
Fly jobs.
took a DNA test.
Now it's time to
Turns
vote for
out
your
they're
favorite.
100% gay or 100% puff. I feel we're now just splitting Echo.
Both? It's
No,
100%
either
gay
he-
puppy.
He's either a gay or he's either a puppy. One or t'other.
Yeah. I mean, I think 100% of neither of those, because I was 100% a puppy. That would make being on this show very awkward and very difficult. Or I'm a very fucking successful puppy.
Apparently you're a very successful puppy because you got a quiplash.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it didn't. It didn't quiplash because the audience vote swayed it.
Round two
Yeah.
is through. Let's see how things shook out.
It wasn't your answer anyway, so you wouldn't have got the points.
Well, no.
But that's put
There was
Justin
a
in the
question
lead.
about me.
Get for
bit of a shock.
Triplash. A
Round
crazy
3.
final round that came to me in a fever dream.
So the Triplash
On your
may
device,
decide
you'll
it.
see a prompt that requires
I mean, I'm still in exactly
3
the same spot
separate
near the bottom.
responses. You'll do great.
So Charleston says, you know what I'd like someone to do a study of? How many people decided to take up plumbing specifically because of Mario Brothers?
Or based on the amount of plumbing they've done, probably 0.
I've actually managed to get legitimate answers that are both legitimate and funny and relevant. That's scary.
That's not bad going.
I have not seen a Triplash question that's allowed me to do that. Yeah. It's like usually I'm crowbarring in humour in order to win it, but I never do. Now I've got legitimate answers.
And nobody will vote for him.
Yep, absolutely. I'm doomed. Totally doomed.
I feel like I cannot spell.
It is like nearly 10:15 at night.
So,
and
now
you
here
have been
Rat
working
and
a
Corn
lot.
Husky. Now it's just Corn Husky. But you've still got 25 seconds on the clock. Well, by the time you hear that'll be 20, but... just discount 5 seconds from whatever you can see on the
Might as
screen.
well get this over with.
Not that it matters, everyone's in.
Hey.
Your 3-step plan for defeating King Kong.
So the 3-step plan for defeating King Kong is climb building, open windows, tickle feet with feathers, or lots of bananas,
All right,
a
choose your
huge ray gun, and a freezer full of monkey meat.
There's a story there. There really is.
I mean, how many bananas is lots of bananas? Because you're going to give him potassium poisoning if there's too many bananas. And that'll certainly get rid of him. Climb buildings, open windows, tickle feet with feathers, wins it.
Let's be positive. Name 3 things you're looking
Bananas.
forward to.
Yes, banana.
Bananas.
Let's be positive. Name 3 things you're looking forward to. End of Elden Ring
All right,
playthrough.
people,
Yes,
it's
true.
voting time.
Birthday. Had mine, so yeah. Heat, Death of the Universe. Yeah. The weekend, the summer, my inevitable demise. Why is everything positive?
Just because we're all of a certain age.
Let's be positive.
hell.
We're all going to die.
I've got to stop hanging out with old people. You're fucking awful.
Yes, too damn right. And you're all fucking older than me.
Welcome to Nihilistic Mondays, says Cosmic.
3 things on your to-do list if you could spend the day with
I mean, I've
Albert
already had
Einstein.
someone send me a photo of them in the bath with a toaster.
Yeah, anyway, downhill from
I
there.
mean, yeah, I feel like it's not getting
Okay,
any better.
everybody, pick your
Right,
favorite
your
quip.
question.
Mine.
Yep.
Yes.
3 things to do. 3 things on your to-do list if you could spend the day with Albert Einstein: barbershop visits, bobbing for apples, watching John Wick together, or a hair salon, clothing boutique, clean atomic energy. I feel like there is a bit of a theme there.
Why is everyone wanting to get him neatened up?
Because he was
was a
a
mess.
He was a tatty old man.
It was a dirty old man.
Oh my god, Albert Einstein, you finally meet
words
him.
that can
I'm
describe
sorry, mate.
both
We've
a
got to go to the
person
barbers
and
and
a
the
pair of
and the
Clothing boutique.
clothing.
So, 3 words that can describe both a person and a pair of jeans. Ripped,
All right,
straight
vote
and
for the one
tight,
you like best.
or cheap, washed out and banned in North Korea.
Are jeans banned in North Korea?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Ripped
to
for her
Google it.
pleasure. I don't know.
Straight and tight.
Yes, because it's a symbol of capitalistic lifestyle.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, they are banned. Yeah, they are officially unacceptable. But then, to be fair, there are a lot of things that are banned in North Korea. So I don't think we should find it much of a surprise that, denim wear is...
Take a deep breath and behold the final
I think
scores.
Charleston might have won this game. Let's find out. No! Cosmic's won it. Snuck out of nowhere. I came third. Justin second.
And I came almost... Oh, and I came right in the bottom.
So, Stormy Dreadshow, Soul were the top answers of the game. Any more? I think I might like guys help me out. Hosted baby fair party in it. And Puppy.
There's a story here. I don't want to hear it. Very simple.
And Charleston says, well, that was unexpected. I guess I can die now, as it's Nihilistic Monday.
I mean, we were doing so well, and then everyone was like, no, our inevitable demise.
Oh, and Justin says, not bananas, bananas. Yeah, okay. Perfect proof of negativity bias. At least I made everyone laugh with North Korea. And FIFA was like, it was quite on point with North Korea.
Yep.
Yes, it was.
We're also learning in Discord. A derecho is a widespread, long-lived, straight-line windstorm that is associated with a fast-moving group of severe thunderstorms known as a Meo-scale connective system. I learnt about rivers in geography.
Yeah, we learned about rivers and how multinational corporations work.
I think we learnt about wind.
I learnt about the differences in clouds and completely forgot all of them because it got old.
I know there's a cumulonimbus, but that's about the length of my knowledge of clouds.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's chemtrails, and they're making all the frogs gay and stuff.
Ah, yes, of course. Yes.
Can't forget about that.
No.
And coal was running out in 5 years, and acid rain was going to destroy the planet. Yeah.
Oh yeah, apparently, according to our GCSEs, coal ran out 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow. More like probably nearly 20 years ago at this point.
No, where are we now? No, they were saying by about 2010 or so.
Yeah, it was before we hit the 2000s. They were talking about coal, and it was like acid rain was going to be a serious problem coming from the rainforests into the Western world. God.
And that coal and oil will be depleted by 2010, and we'll all be cavemen living in mud huts and stuff. It's like, no.
Well, I mean, we're not far off that at this point.
Yeah, true. One of those.
Excuse me, I live in the penthouse suite, darling.
A penthouse mud hut. Okay. Yeah.
He lives in a flat which has no elevator. So he has stairs.
You don't have to tell me that. I can assure you, I know that all too well.
With TK being at the top of the stairs going, come on guys, what's taking you so long?
May I remind you, I have to tackle those stairs every single day now. Both up and down.
Oh no.
A brief point of exercise as opposed to what we keep telling you to do, which is, cycle to work.
Hey, I'll have you know, I've actually lost nearly a stone. I was 14.5 stone. I'm now 13.8. So,
Well, and also your resting heart rate has reduced, hasn't it?
It has, yeah. It was up in the 80s. It's now down in the 60s. So
I've never had a problem with that one. It's really weird. Everyone keeps commenting. It's like, your heart rate is really low. And it's like...
It's supposed to be.
Well, yeah, the lower it is, the longer you'll last.
Yeah.
I like work in really stressful call centres. And it's like, oh, yeah, your heart rate's really low for someone's work.
Yeah, but it's... Yeah.
That's because they discovered alcohol. And all the stress goes away. It's the 6 G&Ts he has in his drawer at work. That's the issue. Southpaw says, I remember doing 3-field system in geography at school. And the water cycle. That's about it.
Yeah, I remember things like... Cosmic, I wish my weight was as low as my heart rate.
Or my morals.
Wow. I mean, yeah.
Oh, yeah, if we're going to go morals, we're going to have to play Limbo for me.
Yeah. We're doing a go there with me.
They say go on.
Do you remember the thing I remember from school geography? The thing I remember is the Oxbow Lake. And I don't know why. Yes. Rivers and other such daft shit.
Did you have to do the assignment where you got sent to 3 different points of a river and you had to jump in and measure it and get all muddy and shit?
No.
Oh no, we did that.
Because by the time I was at school, things had become much more wrapping kids up in cotton wool. You must remember.
Oh, true.
Because
Yeah.
there is enough years between us that the things had become far less field based.
You got to remember there was a point in time where you weren't allowed on the Tarzan Trail in case you hurt yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was a thing that happened
I mean,
when I was coming to the end of my school year at one point.
I mean, how young is the 100% puppy echo? 34? Yeah.
God, you're only
Yeah,
34.
still...
Oh, shit. I forgot how young you were.
You say young. I mean, when you consider my partner's like nearly a decade younger than me.
Yeah, that's because you're a cradle snatcher, but that's beside the point.
Heck off. But the thing is, though, is that equally, as I can remember at school doing the cross country, where they would literally send us unaccompanied to run around a sewage plant.
And what could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, exactly. And not everyone came back, fortunately. Although having said that was another funny story, because they gave us like exactly half an hour to run round. So my best friend at school and I walked round, admittedly fast walk, but we walked round, and you could do it in exactly half an hour. And I had my watch on, and I literally crossed the finish line as it hit the half-hour mark, and they were like, "Where the fuck were you?" We were like, "Well, you said half an hour, so we took exactly half an hour."
Yeah. It was as we went mincy, 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 mincy.
No. There was no mincing. There was no
true.
mincing at all. Not hedgy.
Oh.
Now, ladies.
And Zathmore says we went to the local scout centre for biology once, whilst learning about insects.
Oh.
I could make a rude comment about the scouts and insects.
I was going to say something about scouts and biology.
I think we need to start thinking about wrapping up.
Yeah, we have everyone.
If we're going to get
Definitely
banned
half
off
an
of
hour
YouTube.
We're not going to get banned off YouTube. In fact, YouTube have relaxed the rules.
Yes, I saw that.
So we can now
Wait,
swear more.
Wait, since when has Musk taken over YouTube?
No, it was the kick. It was the massive outrage because they changed the rules without telling anyone, and a lot of particular YouTubers had to not have certain swear words, and I do mean certain swear words, in the first 15 seconds. And they only found that out after bitching at YouTube, and they went, "Oh no, but it's been updated on the channel." And they looked and they went, "Yes, it has now, but you're doing this to videos before you updated it."
Yeah, they were retroactively applying the thing, and all these videos that were monetized were suddenly no longer monetized.
Yeah. They asked for help, and then their videos got reassessed and banned.
Whereas we're not monetized, so we're okay.
Exactly. Yeah, we're pretty much we're free market.
We're not monetized.
We're not monetizable.
We're not necessarily gonna get banned straight away.
We're not going to get banned. We're just going to get community guideline strikes, and then we'll be banned.
Yeah, no, I don't want a community guideline strike either. That's just like, hey, you can't do anything for a week. Oh fuck.
Yeah, show's cancelled.
No,
show's off air for a little while we sit this community guideline strike out.
Yeah.
Welcome to TigerTails Radio pre-recorded.
We do need to wrap on up though, because we're past 10 o'clock.
We'll just stream on TigerTails Gaming. It'll be fine. People just follow the links. So, yes, but it is time for us to all say good night because we have overrun considerably, which is fine because we got lots of Jackboxing, so it was all good. So, Xavier,
yes,
what are your plans for streaming at all, if any?
I was thinking I was going to try streaming, but tomorrow's probably going to be busy, so I am not likely to be streaming over the next 2 weeks. If TK wants to do stuff with anyone else, he certainly can do, but I will be off the air. I may have some little bits and pieces that'll appear, but I won't be able to do proper streaming because I'm on holiday.
Well, my Tuesday and Wednesday are filled, so I won't be covering your slots this week, but next week I might be able to do a Tuesday. So I'll try and get something up and running on Friday for TigerTails Gaming. I now have 2 new Move controllers for the PlayStation VR. They're the PS4 Move controllers, so I might see if Echo is free and fancies popping around. He can be my eyes while I do something in VR.
Okay.
So you can keep eyes on chat if anything happens there, and make sure I don't bash into stuff. Maybe we could take turns. It'll be fun.
Indeed.
Over the weekend, probably nothing planned, but anything ad hoc can happen. I might do a Brock stream on Thursday because that was quite fun. And then it's back to TigerTails Radio on Monday. FK, if you are still free, then that'd be most helpful if you could attend. And
Yeah. I can do
if
that.
someone else wants to take the third slots, we're more than happy to accept people in if they want to come and say hi. But otherwise, it's a time for us to beggar off for this week. So it's a goodbye for ages from the Xavier.
Bye all.
It's a good night from the Echo.
Good night, everybody.
And it's a toodaloo from myself, TK. Thank you very much for watching / listening to this episode of TigerTails Radio. Join us next week where there'll be no Xavier. He will be gone. So there'll be myself and somebody else. Echo, hopefully, and maybe even a third. And I don't think I've got anything else to add to that, so we'll just say night, everybody. Night.
Night.